Yes, I'm back. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me see. Let me adjust this to my height over here. There you go. All right. My nose is itchy. That's a good sign, right? They say it is money. And yes, I'm running a little cold. I'm not sure. It's not really a cold, but it could be a cold, if that makes any sense. Let me get this out. I'm gonna wait for everyone to show up. Today, we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna talk about negative people, how they affect us, how to walk away from them, and what to do if you are surrounded by these people, right? Because sometimes they're our closest friends, family members, and it's just not easy to just walk away like that. So my trick would be to, one, defend yourself with stones, and two, maybe depending on your attitude, there's things that you can do physically and mentally to protect yourself. And we're going to go over all of that. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Today, like I said, we are going to talk about negativity and how to get rid of these people that are draining you physically, mentally. Hi, Lori. Your hair looks amazing. So good. Oh, thank you so much, hon. I know, right? My hair, I've been doing a lot of collagen. This collagen, girl, I swear to God, you could have no hair. It'll make your hair crazy, crazy. So if you're interested, I'll leave the link down below. I just started them up again. I've tried so many collagen, but this one, every time I use it, I'll wake up with like a huge set of, look at this. Oh my God, I don't even know. And I haven't washed them in a little bit. So I've been working so much, you guys. Let me get rid of this thing. Hi, Sunray. Sunray's here. Lori, you're not working or what's going on? I was so hoping to see you, and I'm glad that you're here. It looks thick. I know, right? What is happening? I don't even know. I'm just happy that it looks like this. I'm gearing up for my cruise coming up, so I'm really excited for my cruise birthday, which is coming up very, very soon. If you guys are my special paying member, I will tell you exactly when I'm going. And for the rest, they won't know. Just know it's soon. And so, yeah, what's the collagen? It's Herbalife collagen. You can get it through my, what do you call it? I'm a distributor for them, and I can give you the link, you guys, but I have tried every single collagen out there. It's so easy. You can mix it with hot water. You can mix it with cold water. I recommend cold water with ice. It tastes like pink lemonade. It tastes so good. I just, literally, I do it before I go to bed. It's a little scoop, boom, in there. Mix it, drink it. It takes a little bit to dissolve, though. That's the only thing with that collagen is that and then you can't put it in your coffee because some collagen, you can mix it with everything and you don't feel it. I've tried, and I don't want to name brand, but anything you can find online that says collagen, I've tried. I've tried the broth collagen. I've tried every single one of them, but this one in particular has some extra stuff in there to help you with your eyelash and your nails, and boy, does that work. Holy crap. Every time you'll see videos when I was working out, because I was on Herbalife 24/7 and I incorporated that, my hair was like this. I'd wake up with more hair than I needed. And this hasn't been washed in literally 4 days, 5 days now. So yeah, oh my gosh, you don't even understand. Yeah, my kids love it too. They'll just drink it and they'll be like, because they usually use my water, and they'll be like, wait, that tastes different. What is it? And it's lemonade. It tastes like they only have one flavor. That's the only thing I don't like is that. And it takes a little bit to dissolve, but I don't care. I just mix it and I shake it at this bottle. This little container here. I love this because you can just close it and it won't leak. And there's collagen right now in there too. So sometimes I won't finish it. I'll try to force myself before I go to bed to chug it. And sometimes I don't. And then I drink throughout the night anyways. So I get collagen all day, I guess. And I'm about to run out and I need it for this cruise coming up. So girl, and their shipping is super fast. Like if you order through my website, you can actually get your package within 24 hours to 48 hours. It's like super, super, super fast, which is what I love about them. But if you're interested, I'll send you the link, and you guys are going to see such a big difference. The only thing that I also don't like, so I'm just giving you the positive and negative. Yes, it works 100%. I use it every day. The only problem is if you stop using it, your hair goes back to normal, literally within 24 hours. So you have to keep using it. I know it sucks. I wish it would just stay in your system, but you have to keep using it in order for it to work. At the minute I stopped, and I stopped it for 3 months, I think, about 3 months. I could see a huge difference. My hair is all thin and everything. You know, you saw me in my other videos. And the minute I started up again, within 2 days, boom, everything goes back to normal, to the way that you like it. So pretty cool. Let's see what's going on. Let's catch up with everyone. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Okay, I'm leaving 20 minutes, so I may not be able to answer. Oh, okay, no problem. I'm just glad you're here, Lori. Okay, I'll give you guys the link when I'm done, and I do owe you guys a tarot reading. I am so sorry about the last time. I had to pick up my daughter, and then I had forgotten she had something going on, and I had to stay at school, so I didn't make it back on time for that reading, and then I got too late, but I will owe you that. Is that the brumate? No. Oh, you're talking about the cup? Or are you talking about, what are you guys talking about? The roommate? No, this is, what is this called again? The hydro jug. So the hydro jug is really freaking cool. You just lift it up. Oh yeah, it's so freaking cool. I have the big one. I have the 30 ounce, and then this is a 20. I like because it's just really tall. Like it's not that tall. It's about the hand size. And I love the pattern, the cheetah pattern. I think it's so cute. So you just basically untwist it, and it's really simple. And then you just kind of put it back. And it's got like a rubber feel around here. It's pretty tight too. I had the other one, the Stanley, which I really like because it has something like this, like the beak. But the problem with the Stanley is I couldn't open it. It just hurt my hand so bad. And I like that it didn't leak. It's the same system as that. Very similar with the little thing that comes out. But it was hurting me so bad. So this one is so easy. You just close it. You know, make sure you don't put it upside down when this is up. But close that up. Boom. Nothing. Love this. So I got the small one. And then I got the big one, so I carry the big one when I travel, and then the small one for the house. It's so easy. If it tilts over in my bed or on the side of my bed, it doesn't make a mess, so my carpet stays nice and clean. Sunray says, my hair is always thick. Lucky girl. But you know what it helps too with your wrinkles? Like I'll notice like it fills the wrinkles up. It helps with the neck. Even if you have stretch marks, it starts moving, the stretch marks go away. I remember when I was competing, they told us to be on it just to help for the competition. And literally everybody that has cellulite's gone, completely gone. Incredible, that stuff does so much for you, and it keeps me regular too. I mean, it does so much. My eyelash will grow 10 times more. It's mainly here, my wrinkles, because I tend to have more wrinkles on this side than that side. But this one seems to be like, it just fills it up during the time that I use it. And if I don't use it, I look a little bit older, I guess. Yeah, I like it too. I think it's cute. But they have so many colors, you guys. And I can give you the link of this too. They have, this is the only pattern, that one. And they had one with cactuses. They had like bulls and is it a cow or a bull cactus? And the background is kind of like I want to say like a yellow orange. So I'm like, I don't know if I like that one. But this one is the best, I think. I don't know. I've tried so many things. I have like a collection. If I show you guys my downstairs, you'd probably see like 25 cup holders, but none of them, they all have something that I don't like. This one, 0. I like everything about it. So finally found my match. MJ Torres, so good to see you. Have a great holiday for you. Oh, thank you so much, honey. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So jealous, Cindy. Mine is fine. I know, right? Cindy, lucky girl, send some here. You're my way. Not your way, but my way. I need to attach some into mine. Could you believe this is all mine? I know. And they're so 10 usually. You guys see me in my videos. What? Down to my butt? Oh, you're gonna have to send the picture, girl. Are you serious? Holy crap. That's amazing. Melvin. MJ. Melvin Torre. Oh, because I said MJ Torre. Melvin. Melvin, as in Melvin, the Melvin that I know from Puerto Rico, Melvin, or no? Sinray, very serious. Oh my God, you need to send me a picture. Oh my God, if it is Melvin Torre, oh my gosh. Hey, I haven't, oh my gosh. I'm so happy to see you. I've been trying to reach you for a while now, but I don't know. He just never answered. I wanted to keep in touch and say hi because of everything that went down. We're not going to get into it here, but I miss you and I miss your family too. So yeah, let's stay in touch after this. Send me a message or something. I'd love to catch up with you. So nice to see you here. I don't know if you still work where you used to work. I'm not going to mention it live here, but every time I go into Puerto Rico, I always think about you, you know. And we wanted to visit too. So we want to go to Puerto Rico very soon, my kids and I, and say hi to everybody in the family too. But it would be great to keep in touch so you can, I know, I would love that. I really, really, really, really would love that. Last time we were there last year, around this time of the year, we had some plantain and mofongo, and we were going to go and visit Abuela. But I didn't know how to get there. So if I had you as a contact, it would have been so great. We would have came by and said hi to everyone. Oh, you're retired already? Wow, gosh, time flies. It's insane. Yeah, make sure you contact me. My email is flywithshelly@gmail.com. So flywithshelly@gmail.com, and let's chat outside of here. So that'd be really good. I'm excited. All right, guys, let's get started. You guys are all here. And today we're going to talk about negative people. All right. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so happy you're here. This is so exciting. Yeah. Because I've been trying to keep in touch with you or try to, but I had no luck. So I'm just glad you're here. So let's talk about negativity, how it affects us, people that are around us, how they kind of drain your energy. It could be jealousy, it could be acceptance, it could be just people looking at you from a different aspect, a different eye. It could be so many things, you guys. So I'm going to show you also the bracelet that's going to help you get through that, which is the one that I'm wearing right now. And you guys might get a little peeks as I move around. But I want to show you guys also where it comes from, why it does what it does, and let's get into it. So we're going to talk about the 𝒮𝒽 stone, okay? But before I do that, let's just go into if someone might be negative. So what are the signs that someone is negative? Sometimes we're surrounded by family members, people we love, and we can't really see if they are negative or not because they're next to us. They are part of our family. Because we're so used to them, it's hard to differentiate if they're, if they are being negative because we see them every day. So we're just so used to it. As you know, when someone is pretty negative and sucking your energy, it just starts making you ill. You may not, notice it right away, but as you go along, you're just going to start feeling like something is just not right. You're getting ill around them. You're getting sick. You're getting stressed out. There's just something about that family member or that person. Every time you're around them, you just don't feel well. Sometimes they are sucking your energy dry, and that will cause a lot of problems. So here are some signs that someone might be negative. Pessimist. So they always expect the worst, all right? You've had one of those in your family members or even friends, right? They're like, this is bad's going to happen and this is going to happen. Even as small matters, like even the smallest things, all right? They believe evil outweighs the good and that bad things are more likely to happen, okay? Complaining. Don't we have a friend or two or even a family member that always complains, you guys? Well, that's part of the negativity. You don't see it because people, it could be their culture. It could be someone that you're just so used to it, but you don't see it anymore. But that's what it is. This is the draining process that you probably haven't even noticed. And before you know it, you're just going downhill. And your health takes a toll, you guys, whether you like it or not, or you see it or not. When they start, I'm telling you, I know because I'm pretty sensitive. And when I'm next to these people, it just drains your energy out. You're just like, you're just exhausted after meeting up with them. Could be a dinner, could be just an outing. You go home and you're like, I don't feel like me anymore. It just feels like they've sucked the day life, out of me. I have a friend that was like that. And when I say was, I'm not saying I'm no longer friends. We do kind of meet up because we have friends in common, but I am not as close as I used to be, which I'm sad in a way because I love this person. She was one of my best friends for years. But this lady, gosh, she would just be constantly negative about everything, even her posts on Facebook every day. Uh, Jonah says, are you on a layover? I wish. Does this look like a layover to you? That would be a nice hotel, wouldn't it? Jesus. No, of course not. I'm in my office, but I wish. This would be such a nice layover to have a nice fireplace in my room, right? Oh my gosh. So I don't know what I was saying. I lost my train of thoughts. But anyways, even her post on Facebook, that's what I was saying, would be like, yeah, it takes two people to know the truth, or you need to hear two sides. And then like the next day she would say, yeah, if you get treated like this, you'll always know that this is not a friend for you. Like, she would always put some, I'm like, I don't even know how she does it, because it just was always negative. All of these posts. And I remember thinking, I'm a positive person. And so when you hear that, it just kind of drains you. Okay, next, complaining. They're always complaining about a number of issues. Oh my gosh, I hate this person. I don't like my job. I hate this and I hate that. So that's part of one person or two people that are just going to drag you down because they're always negative. They're never positive. I've been with people that are 100% positive, and it's so refreshing, but it's weird in a way because we're going to complain throughout the day, right? I remember working with this person who was constantly positive. She's a Saggy, like I am a Sagittarius. I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but her date of birth is almost the same as mine. And every time I would say something about what just happened, so it's not like I'm trying to be negative, but something did happen, she would turn around and be like, oh, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe this is what happened because of their day, or maybe this. And she would always be positive. And I remember thinking, wow, am I that negative? She's making me feel that way. Just because she was always, always positive about everything, or seeing the best in people. So you can see how positivity can actually affect you where you don't even want to be negative around them because they see everything under like a positive microscope. All right. Hesitation to experiment. So they never move outside their comfort zone. So it's like being married to someone that works 9 to 5, comes home, eats their bowl of whatever, rice and beans. Yes, Taurus. And then doesn't want to do anything else afterwards. And you're like, hey, let's go, I don't know, let's go try something new. No, I don't want to. Let's go and do this. No, I don't want to. Well, let's go venture. No, I don't want to. Let's go for a walk, but we're going to go to this park instead. No, I don't want to. So that's a form of being negative because they never want to do stuff. They don't want to experiment. Okay. It might not be seen as a negative person, but they are dragging you down because you're trying to go outside of your comfort zone and go do stuff that are fun, and they're not letting you be. All right. Jealousy. That is huge. Okay. So they become jealous and threatened by the success of others. I have had that all of my life. No matter what life threw at me, I've always went above and beyond, right? And it made a lot of people jealous. They thrive when you're not doing well. They thrive when you're going through a divorce. They thrive when you're sad. They thrive when you're struggling. The minute that you're doing really well, they're like, oh, okay, well, good luck with that. I had a friend who found out that I went from my negative situation that I went through not too long, well, a couple of years ago, but with my divorce, and I pulled myself out of that. You know, financially, I was like, as you all know, I was struggling because I was left with nothing basically. And then I kind of created my own little business and kind of pulled myself out of that and just kind of got back on my feet, right? And I had a friend who was like, I don't think it's a good idea that you go into flying again just because your kids need you. So you shouldn't do that. Okay, so I remember my other friends gathering together, putting this thing together, like a little breakfast, just to encourage me and tell me, congratulations, you know, you're going to training, you're going to do great, you're going to be making a lot more money than you were making in this new airline. And, you know, and it's very, very flexible. Yes, absolutely. Divorce can affect, of course, 100%, Jonah. And so that made me think, like, is this person looking out for me or is this person jealous? And it was bothering me because when everybody was kind of cheering me on because I was leaving to training a couple of days later after we had gotten together, she wanted to see me only to cry to tell me that I wasn't doing the right thing. And it made me confused. I go, is she looking out for me truly or is she not? So I still went ahead with my training because I'm stubborn and I just thought this was the best thing for me, right? Looking back now, it was the best decision I've ever made. I'm making good money. I have my independence. My schedule is flexible. I've got enough seniority now that I can manipulate my schedule. For example, this entire month I'm off. So, duh, who does that? But just to tell you how, if I hadn't made that move and I'd listened to my best friend, who I thought had my best interests at heart, I would have probably be struggling right now, you know, not knowing what to do. So thank you, Jonah. Thank you. So again, you know, you have to see who is looking out for you. There is jealousy there. She wasn't working at the time. Her husband was supporting her, and I feel that she had wished that she was in my shoes, even though I didn't understand it because I'm like, you have your husband supporting you. He's making a great salary. You don't need to work. And here I am, left alone, making making ends meet on my own. And when, you know, before we were 2 salaries and I went down to 1 and only mine. So it was very, very, very stressful for me. And so I decided to do something about it and venture out with this airline. Anyways, how many kids you have? 2 or 3? I have 3 beautiful girls. Uh, so anyways, it was very, very hard to understand that at the beginning, but I later realized that jealousy was probably part of that decision that she wanted me to make, and I didn't like it. And that made me take a few steps back from her. Again, we're still friends. You know, I haven't said anything about that. She kind of knows because I've told other people in the group that I didn't appreciate it. Like, it just didn't make me feel like she was on my side. I appreciated her honesty if that's really truly how she felt. But looking back, I don't know. You know, so again, jealousy could be someone sucking out your energy dry, you guys. Unsolicited criticism. People can be very critical of you, you know, talking bad about you or talking to your face about what they don't like. They offer unsolicited criticism, you know, like what's with your mouth or what's wrong with your hair, or and you didn't ask for their opinion, but they have to give it to you. Oftentimes, those are very, very negative people that you surround yourself and you think, oh, they speak their mind. Well, they are dragging you down, you guys. They are dragging you down. Hi, Kenneth. It's better to listen to a good person than false and jealous one. Absolutely, Kenneth. Thank you. Yes, yes, and yes. Absolutely. But, you know, these people are close to you. And you're like, yeah, there's no way they're jealous because you've known them for 15 years. But like I said, they are so close to you, you would never think they would do that to you, right? Because you're like, no, no, no, no. I know this person. They're just being honest and sincere. But then when you start taking a few steps back and you start realizing that maybe not, maybe you are right. Like, always listen to your intuition and what your intuition tells you. All right. Never solutions oriented. They are never solution oriented, meaning there's a problem, let's find a solution. No, instead they complain about the problem over and over and over again. Like me, when I had to, when I went through my divorce and I was stuck with my home, and I was stuck refinancing it. There was no way with my credit at that time, because I was left to fetch for myself. Financially, I couldn't support myself. It was so hard. So how do I build credit in order to refinance my home? You have to have excellent credit. And you don't have to be, you don't have to have it excellent, but you have to have it enough so that the bank will trust you to refinance your home. And I did not want to sell my home. This was the stability for my children, and that was important. So I had a solution and I had a plan, right? Plan A is to rebuild my my credit. Point B, just to find a job and work as many hours so you can show that you're putting in the hours in order to build your credit for the bank so you can be credible. And I work my ass off. Sorry for the A word. But so for me to do that, you guys, it was very, very hard, but I had a plan. Or if I was a negative person, I would have been complaining. I can't refinance. I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to lose my house. And then I would have lost it. So again, people that complain don't have a plan, okay? When you have a plan, you go from step A to B to C, boom, and you get what it is that you need. If you want a car, then, stop complaining. You don't have a car, you don't have the money. Do something about it. Get a second job, get a loan, do something, and get your car that you need, all right? Okay. So being around negative people can make you feel sad, uncomfortable, or depressed. You might even second guess yourself on important decisions or take on some of the same negative qualities, okay? Again, if you guys are struggling with depression, you can contact the 988, okay, I'm not going to say the word, and Crisis Lifeline. Okay, so if ever you guys know someone, just make sure that you call or text 988. If you're watching this and you need someone to talk to, I've been there, done that, especially when I went through a really hard time, when I told you guys, with my life partner, when all this went down, it was very, very hard for me. And so I had to turn to that. Not to turn to that, but I was close to these crazy thoughts. And what got me out of that is just working out. I know it sounds crazy, but working out, keeping my mind open, my children and all that just kept me together until I pulled out of that. And that took a whole year, which felt like 10 years for real. But if ever you guys are going through any of that, or friends, loved ones, just again, text 988. And then you guys can get the help for free. Okay. Now let's move on to what it does to your body. Like a lot of people are like, okay, so I have people around me, I can deal with that. It's no problem. My parents are like this, my uncle's like that, my best friend's like that. It's no big deal. It is a big deal because it messes you up, you guys, without even knowing it. Let's talk about that. Okay, here it says there's a story here. I don't know if I want to get into it. What causes people to be negative? Because I really wanted to cover that. I don't know if I... Hold on a minute. Let's talk about how to avoid it to begin with. Okay, you guys? So negative people who wallow in their problems and fail to focus on solutions are hard to deal with. Okay. They want people to join their 24/7 pity party so they can feel better about themselves. And you may feel pressured to listen to their complaints simply because you don't want to be seen as rude, right? But there's a fine line between lending a compassion hand or ear and getting sucked into their negative drama. You can avoid this drama by setting limits and distancing yourself if necessary, which is what I did. Think of it this way. If a negative person were chain smoking cigarettes, would you sit beside them and inhale their secondhand smoke? Yes or no? No, you wouldn't, right? So you distance yourself. So go ahead and give yourself some breathing room when you must. Really important, okay? Respond mindfully, but don't react. Because when you react, it feeds their fuel. A reaction is a hot, thoughtless, in a moment eruption of emotion that's usually driven by your ego. Okay, it might just last a split second before your intuition kicks in and offers some perspective, or it might take over to the point that you act on it. When you feel angry after dealing with a negative person, that's a sign you've reacted rather than responded mindfully. Okay? So when you encounter someone with a negative attitude, you guys, don't respond by throwing insults back at them. Because your first reaction will be like, what the heck is your problem? Like, why do you say this about me, right? Keep your dignity and don't lower yourself to their level. True strength is being bold enough to walk away from the nonsense with your head held high. Very important. If you're in a group setting and they're being insulting or you're just feeling very awkward with them, introduce a lighter topics. Okay, that works all the time. You could be super negative and then you bring in something else and everybody changes the subject. Some people's negative attitude are triggered by specific, seemingly harmless topics. For example, one of my friends turns into a very toxic self-victimizer whenever we talk about her job. You know how there's that one trigger when you're surrounded with people? I know my girlfriend, it's every time I talk about her child. She'll be like, oh my gosh, she can't drive. She did it, and she goes on and on and on and on and on and on for a thing. But it's every time we talk about her kids, she just goes down the drain with. So no matter what I say, she'll complain about everything related to her job. Okay. And when I try to interject with positive comment, she just rolls right over them with more negativity about her job. Obviously, this becomes quite a conversation damper, right? If you find yourself in a similar conversation situation and the person you're talking to with is stuck on the topic that's bringing you down, realize their negative emotion may be too deeply rooted to address in a one-off conversation. Your best bet is to introduce a new topic to lighten the mood. Some things like funny memories or mutual friendships or personal success stories and other kind of happy news make for light conversation. So keep it to the areas that the person feels positive about. So if your friend loves, let's say, I don't know, she's just lost a lot of weight lately. So if you talk about her weight loss, I'm sure she'll go from her kid, what's so negative, to her weight loss. I'm sure she'll be like, yeah, now I feel so much more confident, da da da da. So again, if you're with people that are just constantly negative, just change the subject. But in my job, we don't know who we work with. We're just thrown together and we find out who we're working with probably by the second or third day we told each other our whole entire life. So, so it's hard to kind of bring in positive subject unless we bring in airline related subject, I guess. I don't know. And then it says focus on solutions, not problems. So where and how to focus your attention determines your emotional state. When you zero in on the problems you're facing, you create a prolonged negative emotion and stress. So the more you stay in that state of mind and you talk about negative, the more you stay and you're going to start being negative too. So when you shift your focus towards action that can improve your circumstances, you create a sense of self-efficiency that yields a positive emotion and reduce stress. The same exact principle applies when dealing with negative people. Fixating on how stressful and difficult they are only intensifies your suffering, okay, by giving them power over you. So stop thinking about how troubling this person is and focus instead on how you're going to go about handling their behavior in a positive way. Okay? So really important, you guys, just change the subject, change the area you're with, take a step back. Those are all healthy things, but just don't stay next to someone that just puts you down all the time. Whether they're pointing fingers at who you are, how you're behaving, who you like, who you're with, your status, are you divorced, you're not, you're this, you're that. Just all that negativity needs to go because this is the only way that you can find your sanity. And I wanted to kind of cover also how it affects you mentally and how it affects you physically. And I'm trying to find it because I had it here. Just give me a minute. I'm just trying to find the page. And it's pretty deep for real. Let's see here. And also what causes negativity. You know, a lot of people tell you, or they are negative and you're like, why are they like that? Like, I know them inside and out, but what makes them like that? And here there's a psychologist, therapist, who says that it's a habit. Once you start talking negative and talking crap about people, it's almost addictive because it feels good. You get attention, right? You start talking, everybody's listening to you. They're like, oh yeah, are you serious? He did this, he did that. Oh, she did that, especially at work, right? They're like, oh my gosh. And then you get so much attention, you get addicted to doing that. They were taught not to try new things or take risks. We talked about that. So these people don't venture out. So they just stay within their own things. And when they see you trying new things, because I remember when I lived in Canada, I was like, I'm going to Florida. And my cousins were like, this girl is nuts. She is nuts. She's about to get in a car and drive, I think it was 36 hours, all the way to Florida and live there. What is she? And I was talked bad to about for years in my family. Like, this girl's crazy. They were telling my mom, and my mom's like, she's adventurous, let her be. You know, she's trying to explore, and she's, you know, I wasn't a teenager. I was already in my late 20s, but I just knew that my calling was in the States. Don't ask me why. I just followed my heart. Get this. Literally 15 years later, after they trashed me for years, 15 years later, guess what? Guess who bought a house in Florida? That's right, my cousin. My aunt, my uncle, and my cousin, the ones that thought I was freaking crazy. They ended up exploring, going on a trip. They fell in love with Florida. They bought a condo, and they go every single year, if not twice a year. And what happened to the crazy girl that they thought, oh my God, there was a bit of jealousy there. Do you see that? You see that? I'm telling you, always follow your heart. Don't do stuff thinking, what are they going to think? Because if I was thinking, oh my God, my whole family will disown me, will think bad about me, I would have never ventured out. I wouldn't be here talking to you guys today. Oh, really, Jonah? Cool. Yeah, definitely. So it's so important, you guys, to understand that you need to follow your own instinct and not care about what people say or do or think of you, because that'll change the course of your life. If you are tempted to listen to what people have to say, it's gonna kind of change who you are. Because I would have not gone if I thought they were going to talk bad about me, especially when in like dinners we'd have, I would say, oh, I want to go to this state. They'd be like, okay, yeah, whatever. What are you going to do there? You know, where are you going to start? Well, doesn't matter where I start. I'm going to start where I'm going to start. I just want to do it. And I did it. And I'm glad I did. Now, there's this guru dude I was listening to today. And he said, if people affect you, listen to this, you guys, if you're still with me here. If people affect you and you're worried about what they think, he said it's slavery. I wrote it down because I thought that was freaking, think about it. It is slavery. If you're about to do something and you're worried about what they're thinking and you're not going to do it, aren't you a slave to what they're thinking and saying? And it's making you behave because of the way that they're thinking? Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck what they're saying. Just go do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. As long as do rights by people, all right? Respect people, love people, don't hurt anyone, don't cheat, don't betray, do right, all right? If you do right, that is pretty deep, I'm telling you. That is freaking deep. You will be the slave of them, and they'll have that much power if you let them intimidate you, okay? Do you, please, okay? They may have thought that certain behaviors bring shame or embarrassment. So people that laugh at you and are not comfortable, for example, they may have been told not to tell neighbors, friends, or family, or even family members about failures or mistake. Likewise, they have been routine exposed to negative judgment about others. Like, for example, I can't believe the neighbor don't keep up their yard. It makes the whole street look terrible. So you see how they're taught that they shouldn't be bad. Everything needs to be good at the surface. That's most people. Look at their Facebook page. Oh, today I'm happy with my husband and everything's going well and I'm so excited. I have this and that. When when you're digging down inside, you really find out that there's nobody that has a perfect life. No one is perfect. They all want to show the perfect life. You go through Instagram, you'll see, but no one's perfect. Jonah says, many times I delete stuff on social media because I'm thinking about what people will say. See, You shouldn't do that. Who cares? See, right now you're being the slave to these people. Don't do it. Just do what you got to do, right? Who cares? Who cares? As long as you don't cross the line and say things that, let's say, Facebook will not approve of, you know, like YouTube, they're very selective on what you say and they'll ban you. So you got to watch what you say. All right. It feels good. That's another one. It feels good. So almost everyone vents at some point or another. We need to get things off your chest, and this is healthy. And negative people repeat the same venting experience over and over again with multiple people, sometimes telling the same story several times over and over. They may repeat the same complaint about a person, partner, friend, family member, not allowing the person to even make corrections or amend. So instead of bitching about someone, tell them, listen, I didn't like this about you, you know, can we work on it or something? There's a difference between venting and staying in that situation and complaining. So repeat venting keeps us tethered to negative emotions of the experience and does not provide any time of release. And the last one is low self-esteem. We all know that. If your self-esteem is here and my self-esteem is here and I'm doing things that you would never think of doing and I'm like out there and I'm confident and I'm happy, it intimidates Mr. or Mrs. self-esteem that is so low. And what do you think she's going to do? She's going to turn around and be like, oh my God, look at this one. Who does she think she is? And look what she's wearing. Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, right? So obviously low self-esteem is a huge, huge, huge element that will affect someone's, you know, way of behaving. So for example, I'm very vocal, I'm very confident, and I'm always smiling. And that, for some reason, intimidates a lot of people. I still don't understand. How is that intimidating? I am doing what I want to do. I think that in itself is strong because a lot of people would want to be on social media, don't know where to start, and they're still debating how to do it. Some people say bad things about me. Some people say good things. I always say good, say bad. As long as you're talking about me, that's good. Bring it on, right? But if I had to stop for everyone that had something negative to say, I wouldn't be here today talking to you guys. Now, I don't care if you guys complain or say negative things about me. Obviously, I will block you. But hey, the fact that you're watching before I block you, thank you very much. Because hey, I'm monetized right now and it's giving me money. So hey, at the end of the day, you want to say bad things, I don't care. That's looking at it on the positive sense, but it's not like that. You know, hopefully my viewers enjoy my company. Go through air crew interview currently. Oh, cool. Definitely we'll talk about that later on another topic. But I was thinking of going live also for crew members. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Congratulations. All right, so I wanted to also talk about how it affects you physically. I think that's really important to know before I introduce you guys to the bracelet. That will make a huge change as you are wearing it. So let me get to that. How negative people, because I had the page up and for some reason it disappeared, affect you physically. And like I said, it will like physically get you ill. Like it will get you sick. Okay, here it is. I found it here. Chronic stress, you guys. Like negative people and their behavior can negatively impact your physical health in several ways, including, listen to this, chronic stress. Negative feelings and attitude can lead to chronic stress, which can damage your immune system. Now, are you one that's always sick? Are you one that's always feeling weird and you're like, oh, I have this headache and I'm not feeling good, I'm feeling off? It's because you're feeling stress, you guys. And stress is not just, I mean, we're bombarded with stress. Daily stress, work, people, traffic, you name it. We're already surrounded with negativity, bad news, negative news, people calling us whatever. You know, we're already surrounded by that. And then you're with someone negative. What do you think it's going to do? Damage the immune system, deplete brain chemicals that contribute to happiness, upset the body's hormone balance. Because you know, once your hormones are unbalanced, you guys, you're screwed. Everything else goes to shit, for real. Shorten telomeres, which are end caps of DNA strands. So once your end of your DNA formation is messed up and you're not forming them, what do you think happened? You age faster, right? And it could cause you to age more quickly. All this because you're surrounding yourself with people that are not worthy of you, okay? Digestive issue. Extended periods of negativity can slow digestion. Remember when you get stressed, things don't work well, then you get constipated and you have issues. And those issues cause other issues, right? Because you're keeping all what's supposed to be coming out daily in. So when you're keeping that, guess what it's doing? It's manifesting all over in your body. Physical sensation. You may experience physical sensation like muscle tension. Yeah, because someone's talking about you or you're in a stressful situation, you tense up without even knowing it. Headaches and general discomfort. Oftentimes we go to the doctor, we think the problem is A, B, C, but when really it's rooted from the top where you've been hanging out with the wrong people, okay? To maintain your health and well-being, you can try the following. Limiting your time with negative people and situation. Remove yourself. I had to do that with my friend. I hated it. It hurt me so bad. I went through like a grieving process, which is so weird. For like 2-3 days, I was sad. I told my kids about it and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sad. And then I was okay. And now I'm perfectly fine. It's almost like there's an adjustment period and now I'm okay. And I blocked her in everything. Because just blocking, you don't have any sense of, is she saying something about me now? Is her comment meant for me? Is she like meaning this about me? And I'm like, why am I even I'm a prisoner in her own freaking world. Why am I even doing that? Done. Done. I canceled her out and I feel amazing. I feel amazing. I don't care. I don't know and I don't care. And it's just so freeing. It really is. Setting boundaries. So set boundaries, you guys. If they say certain things, just say, okay, I'm out of here. If you're going to do that, I'm not going to be here. Okay. Practicing empathy can help. You can be like, I am so sorry you're going through that, and then change the subject. So be empathetic, be nice, and then just change the whole conversation. Staying grounded. All right. Always have that bubble of protection. All right. Just picture that huge white bubble when you're entering a room with people that just may not like you, and don't let them in. Okay. Don't let them suck your energy. Focusing on solutions. So instead of saying or having someone just keep complaining, offer them a solution. Say, what do you think if you did this, this, and that? Do you think that there's probably a solution at the end of this? Using active listening. Yeah, just listen to them. Sometimes people complain, listen to them, but don't listen to them. Like, be there to listen, but don't get involved. You know, don't get into their story. Just listen and be like, okay, that's great. Or I'm so sorry for your loss, or I'm sorry for, not for your loss, because obviously if someone lost someone, then that's hard. But like, I'm sorry for what you're going through and what you hate and the people that you hate at work. But let's go have lunch and let's go think about something else. You know what I mean? Like, listen to them, but don't like feed into their problem. And try not to judge the other person. That's a huge one. A lot of people come from different walks of life, and a lot of us have different experiences, and just kind of pointing at them and telling them, oh my gosh, they're so different and da da da. Sometimes it's the way they're raised. You can't help it. You know, that's what they know. They don't know anything else. So you can't make them feel bad, if that makes sense. So, I mean, it could take a toll on your body in the form of high blood pressure, you guys, stress, anxiety, headaches. We talked about that, and poor circulation. And you know, when you start having these issues, you got everything else goes downhill. This is why I tell you, sometimes just staying away from someone that's negative will help you just get through the tough of days, because you're already going through stress because of your own issues. It could be, like I said, work, traffic, you know, your parents, or whatever it is that you're going through. And then you add this element of negativity, whether it's people at work or your friends or your family. You don't need that. You don't need that, because you're already dealing with something, and adding on to that is just so stressful. So in my present situation right now, I'm at peace. Okay. I'm at peace because I chose this lifestyle. I chose to be away from people that bring me down or bring me negativity, and I choose peace, and I'm happy in what I am now. So make your future and your path. And with that said, you guys, let's talk about the bracelet that's going to help you as well. Now, let me introduce to you the tourmaline, black tourmaline, and obsidian. Okay, I'm going to show it to you right now. All right, look at the quality of the obsidian, guys. If you can see it clearly, you're going to see the reflection right there, the reflection of the obsidian. Look at that. That's very high quality obsidian and tourmaline. And the black tourmaline is not as shiny. So you're going to see some of them are shiny, some of them are not. So it's a combination which are known for huge protection against negativity, you guys. They absorb all of that negativity for you. And obviously make sure that you cleanse it daily, especially when you get home. And again, if you have the selenite bowl, which I always talk about, and I am going to talk about again, if you have the selenite bowl, make sure that you use it. It is self-cleansing. All you have to do is put your bracelet in it and forget it. Okay, it's going to come with pink Himalayan salt and kyanite stones, which will help it regenerate and cleanse your bracelets. Okay, so all you have to do is put it here for the evening. You don't want to sleep with this bracelet, and I'll tell you why. But to begin with, just make sure that you cleanse it. Once it's cleansed, you can start wearing it. It is said to be worn on the left side. Now, a lot of people wear it for aesthetic reason on the right. I do suggest that you wear it on your left. Such a beautiful bracelet. Thank you so much, Kenneth. Now, let me show you what's so special about this bracelet. You're going to notice here, there's a pivoting stone. Let me show you. There's a pivoting stone in the middle. I don't know if you guys, can we focus? Yes. And this pivoting stone pivots in the middle. Do you see it, guys? You can spin it. Can you see that? You can actually spin it in the middle. Okay, and you're going to be like, what kind of stone it is? I'll tell you right now. This stone is a Tibetan DZI, they call it Z bead, okay? The Tibetan Z bead, I'll tell you a little bit of history on it. It is super, super powerful, all right? There's just a few out there. They're not that, they're actually naturally formed, and it's not like you can find them anywhere. They're very, very hard to find. All right, they're not handmade. You cannot hand make them. They are found this way here. And to show proof that they are super exceptional, on the UV light, you'll see kind of the eye light up. It's really cool. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it, you guys? This is how you can tell if it's authentic or not. You'll see the eye. All right, and this one has a double eye. The double eye is doubly powerful. They can go up to 7 eyes. 7 eyes is almost impossible to find, and I think it goes upwards of millions of dollars if you do find it. And it's very long. It's more on the elongated, it's more of like a longer stone, but this one is superb. It has 1 eye on one side. I don't know if you guys can see the eye. I'm trying to move it away from the light, and then when you turn it, it has another eye. So this is a double eye, you guys. Now, every bracelet is different, all right? The gentleman that I work with sources them and make sure they're authentic, which they are, and then kind of everybody gets a different one. So you might get a 1 eye, you might get 3 eyes, you might get 2. This one is a double, and as you can see, they're different too, because this one has the eye like with the contour, and the other one doesn't. Do you see that? So this is a double eye. It's pretty cool. It comes exactly like this. And I absolutely love it. And I'm going to be wearing this on my cruise just to protect me, protect my children against any negativity or anyone negative around me or giving me the evil eye. So this is going to be my favorite. Thank you, Sinray, and thank you, Lori. It is, thank you, Kenneth. It is really, really pretty. I absolutely love it. If you guys are interested, again, let me give you a little history on that particular stone. I have to make it quick because what? It's been 54 now? It's not bad. I have some information on that. Okay, so the black tourmaline, because there's a mix of black tourmaline, like I said, and black obsidian. And the black obsidian is stunning, this quality. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see that right there? Look, I'm gonna move it around. Look how beautiful the obsidian is. And it's a rainbow. So you might get some different colors of greens and purples. So you're getting a really, really high quality right here. It's not just, you know, any stone. These stones are crazy amazing and they work. So black tourmaline shields against negative energy and encourages grounding. Obsidian, on the other hand, absorbs negative energy, purges toxics through patterns and protects one's energy. Okay, so by combining these two together with your eye, you're getting the complete setup. Seriously, you guys, incredible. Now, I did say that this week, because of Thanksgiving, and I know Thanksgiving is over, but I'm doing giveaways every single week, you guys. So if you guys are my paying followers, hi, Ryan. How are you doing? I sent you a message on this. I'm hoping you are okay. Oh, I'm okay, Ryan. Thank you so much for caring. Thank you. So if you guys are my paying followers, and I see you guys right there because you get the little badge, you guys get to win one of my bracelet. I'm doing giveaways all the way through Christmas because I'm just feeling generous like that. And that's my way of saying thank you. Thank you, number one, for your patience, because I know my schedule has been crazy. I'm usually live every Sunday, and I had to change it to Tuesday. And then I've been working so much, and I kind of had to make it up for you guys. So this is my way of making it up to my paying customers. And so you guys get a chance to win this beautiful bracelet. And if you guys are not joined yet, you get a lot of exclusive behind the scene. You get added to our chat. You're going to get a private tarot reading as well after this, you know, this live. And you get up to 35% off on any jewelry that I display from my store at powerfulbracelet.com. So with that said, wait, did we even talk about the rock? We didn't talk about the rock. Stop it. I was supposed to talk about the rock. Okay. Okay, so the origin. I want to talk about the origin. Is that how you say the word? Origin. Oh, the origin. My French comes out all the time, darn it. What is it? Ryan says, how much does it cost to fix my resume and coaching? Make sure you go to flyingwithshelly.com and all my pricing are there. If not, just, you know, kind of email me at flywithshelly@gmail.com and I will help you out, okay? And so let's see, and I have been busy doing resumes this week, especially today. I had a lot of coaching today, so I'm so excited. A lot of you are starting to be flight attendants too, so I'm so happy that I'm able to help you and propel you to your dream jobs. I just wanted to say that. So I'm so excited that I have a say in all that. And I could be part of your dream job. So it's exciting. All right. So the earliest known Z beads is what they call it, you guys. DZI is what it's called. With the characteristic straight and curved lines and circular eyes, as you can see, were found in İşaka culture excavation in Kazakhstan, dated 7th to 5th century BCA. Okay, these beads were likely imported from India, is what they're saying. Then they're talking about the Tibetan soldiers. Now, if you guys do a research, you'll see, and they still don't know where they found them, but they're saying that Tibetan soldiers, some believe that these soldiers brought Z beads back from Persia during the raid between 2000 and 1000 BC. Farmers and shepherds sometimes found the beads in the soil, leading some Tibetans to believe they were naturally formed. Is that crazy? They were so rare, you guys. This is why you need to jump on them, okay? Then it says here, Z beads are found in Tibet, Bhutan, Nepal, Ladakh, and Sikkim. They are typically made from Z. They don't know where they're made is what they're saying here. And they said that a lot of people use them for necklaces and bracelets as well. It says to attract protectors, deities, and benefits. They are said to shield wearers from malevolent. I don't know what that means. Malevolent forces. Oh, okay, so evil forces, and guide them in their spiritual journeys, you guys. So I think it's going to do a lot more than that. I already just wearing it, I feel amazing. And you're gonna feel a sense of warmth at the beginning, and just know that's super normal. It's just acting, and it's kind of like relating and helping you out, just getting through that day. And with time, you could just kind of practice that shield that I was talking about. Just practice a big white ball around you from head to toe. Just close your eyes and practice it. All right. And let that shield stay. Okay. So especially if you're flying, you're traveling, or you're with people around you, keep that shield on and connect it to this bracelet. And it's going to help you kind of stay grounded, and it's going to help you stay protected as well. I am giving away this bracelet to one of my beautiful followers. I'm so excited. Yay! You guys are going to get to win this. I know, I'm so happy. And then I love giving. I just love giving. It's such a beautiful gift. I'm going to do that for you guys right now, and I'm going to see who's going to win it this time. Last week it was Lori who won. And this week, let's see who it will be. I am going to, let's see who else is here. I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone else that is here. Okay. All right. I should do it for everyone, right? But this is my way of saying thank you for just being here. So I'm going to put you guys' name on here like I did yesterday, and not yesterday, last week. And then I'm going to write down your names, and I want to pick the names. All right. So we're going to do Lori, and then we're going to do Cindy. All right. I'm so excited for you guys to get this bracelet. You are going to love it. I absolutely love it so much. I feel so good when I wear it. You know what I mean? And I'm going to have it all week long till next week as well. Let me see where I can put this. Where did I put it last time? I think it was one of my little containers. No, I can't do that one. Trying to see. Oh, you know what? I'll just put it in a selenite bowl. How's that? All right. So let's mix it. Let's see whose turn it's going to be. All right, let's do this. All right. We got a winner here. Cindy! Yay, Cindy! I'm so excited. Yay, everybody. Cindy won. It's her turn. Yes, I was hoping that it would be her turn, because I'm like, oh my gosh, if Lori wins again, I feel so I want Cindy to win too. I'm so excited for you, Cindy. I will send that out to you as soon as I get it blessed. I will have it out for you. I'll send you a date, and you'll know why. Remember I told you I'm leaving not too soon, but I'm gonna send it out probably tomorrow at the temple. I have it blessed for you, and once it's blessed, you get to wear it. I am so excited for you. You're gonna love this so much. Oh my gosh, you are gonna be so happy. Because I'm in love with it, like seriously, and I can't wait to wear it. But you're gonna get a brand new one, not this one. This one's mine. Alrighty, you guys, I am so excited. Thank you so much for following me. It's been a little bit over an hour. What I'm gonna do now is I am gonna shut this video, and I'm gonna reopen it with just my members, and I'm gonna read them a little bit of tarot cards. And yeah. And if you guys want that privilege, make sure to subscribe and join us, you guys. We have so much fun weekly. They are now just, my lives are going public. They used to be private for the longest time, for years and years. But I'm just happy that I can share them. But again, my people get firsthand on everything. If you guys are interested with this bracelet, just go visit powerfulbracelet.com. All right, or powerfulbracelets.com. Both belong to me. We'll have it posted probably right after this. And then you guys can check out. If you haven't bought anything from me, there is a 10% discount, which I'll list down in the description down below. The video may take a little bit long to post just because it's an hour. And when I end it, it goes live on YouTube, but it takes sometimes an entire day. So just wait for the video to show up. Or you can watch other videos, and you'll see the discount code at the bottom, and you guys can take up to 10%, I believe, for your new purchase only. So, and then make sure that you become a member, you guys, so you can follow me and you get notification when I'm live, and we can kind of you know, you guys can see behind the scenes a little bit if that happens. So, all right, guys, love you so much. It was so nice spending time with you guys. Now I'm going to go live for my people. So love you guys. Thank you for coming by. And if you need to reach me again, it is flywithshelly@gmail.com, and Shelly is spelled SHELLY. And if you need to check out my website, it's flyingwithshelly.com. Or if you need this bracelet, because you need it in your life, and I know you do, go check out powerfulbracelet.com. All right, guys, love you so much, and happy holidays. Bye.